Oh my. Excuse me. I know it's a I know it's a pretty weird way to start a YouTube video, and you're also gonna have to excuse my hair. I just kind of woke up and I haven't really showered, and I just wanted to talk, because strangely enough, I'm talking more to a camera these days than I am talking to people. And it doesn't mean that like I don't have friends or I don't have anyone to talk to, but for some strange reason, talking into a camera is more comfortable for me, especially when I want to talk about things that I don't necessarily share with other people. And it's been a rough few days. And yesterday, literally 2 days before Valentine's Day, me and Mrs. Skits decided to call it quits. So, yeah. And I don't know what's going to happen from here on out, It's been a while since I've felt this level of uncertainty or anxiety. It's pretty weird to end a relationship with a person that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with. So this is incredibly humbling in many ways. Here I am at 36 years old of age, and I thought I had a lot of things figured out, and I thought my life was going to go at a certain direction. I thought I was in control. And boy, was I proved wrong. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We both came to that realization yesterday, I guess. And we both decided to part ways, so it certainly feels strange. And I mean, the question in my mind lingers on. What am I supposed to do? And how do I deal with this? How do I deal with what I'm feeling? It's very intense. It's like something that consistently vibrates between your chest or your head. And what I keep telling myself is to just stay as occupied and busy as possible so that I don't have to dwell in it or feel, because it's not something pleasant to feel. That's what one half of me says, or like a part of me. And then the other part of me is like, you're just supposed to not do anything and let this like overcome you. It's like a wave. It's like a tsunami or something that's far, but you see it pick up and you see it get larger and larger, and I tell myself I just need to let myself get crashed by the wave. And oddly enough, I had a dream. I was at the beach, and Wiz Khalifa was in my dream. Why, I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, there was one moment where I was swimming in the ocean, and I felt like the current kind of like sucked me in further and further away from the shore. And there was this wave, you know, and I felt fear. I didn't feel safe. I didn't like what I was feeling. But fortunately for me, that was only like a brief part of the dream. I was able to exit the ocean, walk back on land. I don't know if that has anything to do with, you know, what really happened. Sometimes I think dreams are trying to tell us some things, and we don't understand, you know. But yeah, you know, what to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I just know that I feel safe talking to you or talking to this camera. And yeah, I have very little control of what happens, even in my own life. I guess that's also one thing that I wanted to say is you can control very little things. And when you think you have it all figured out, then something happens, strangely enough, to remind you that you were wrong all this time. At least that's my case. I don't know if it's happened to you guys. And you know, a lot of the people that I'm very close to, they're right now they're busy. They have jobs, they're studying, they're doing something. So I feel like I can't bother them, you know, with like my emotional baggage. That's part of the reason why I'm also talking here. It's because this is like the only place I feel like I can say something, or I can talk, you know, directly about my issues. And it doesn't have to wait. I can always just grab the camera and record. So it's strange. And I know, like, you know, I'm gonna have to have that conversation with like my family and my close friends. It's like, yeah, me and Mrs. Skits, we're not an item anymore. We're not together anymore. We broke up. And they're gonna ask why. Oh my God, what happened? And I'm probably gonna have to tell the same story many times, which is something I really don't want to do. I wish I could just like say it once and not have it loop itself every time that I have to tell it to a person I know. It's kind of already painful enough to do it once. Like, why do I have to do it so many times, you know? But I guess you owe important people an explanation too. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to work more. I think I'm going to do more videos. And I think I'm going to live stream. I think I have the time now to just focus more on work on my YouTube channel. And maybe I can fix a consistent streaming schedule, you know. I didn't before for many reasons. One of them was, trying to spend time with my loved ones and my friends. But seeing that now, part of that equation no longer exists, I can devote the time. And maybe I can fix something. So, yeah. And I have, for some reason, I have this man. I have this man. He's somebody that I'm thinking about. Guts from Berserk. I have him very present. So I guess we all have to struggle on, right?